PizzaFLIX presents Classic Movie Monday. Today from 1933 is a pre-code film starring Marian and Joan Marsh, sisters on the reels but not in real life. One is a cynical city girl seeking to protect her younger sibling from the evils of men. But little sis has ideas of her own.
Now, Terry, you know I'm crazy about you. Why don't you let down your guard, just once?
And take one on the chin? Not for me. If you're not hard in this town, you get squashed. You like me because you can't figure me out. When you get the answer, you'll be looking around for another puzzle.
Oh, but Terry, you know I'm on the level. Why, I'd do anything if...
Sure. If I'll move into your apartment.
No, your own apartment. Your own car. And a chance to really live.
Now let's get this thing settled, Alan. You're a lot of fun, and I really like you. But at arm's length.
But, Terry...
But nothing. Here's my corner. Hello, folks.
Hello, Glenn.
Well, good night.
Well, you're surely not sending me off at this hour. It's only 10 o'clock.
You forget Grandmother.
Oh, grandmother rubbish. I don't believe you even have a grandmother. You know, you've been handing me this runaround quite long enough. Who do you think I am?
You're certainly not the answer to a working girl's prayers.
A man to you is just something to shake down. You wouldn't marry the best man in the world for fear you might miss the next sucker.
I won't miss you. I consider my life quite full without you. Goodbye.
Oh, come in, Gwen.
Your day's good deed. Thanks. So early?
Well,
Hello, Betty. Hello. Pardon me.
Oh,
Betty, the nice gentleman wants to meet you. Miss Cummings, Mr. Preston, Terry's sister. How do you do?
How do you do?
So long, Alan. Don't forget, this is Be Kind to Dumb Animals Week.
Well, Terry told me all about you, but she didn't tell me you were beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
How do you like the big city?
Oh, I think it's grand. Of course, I haven't seen much of it yet. I've only been here 2 weeks.
Well, what a thrill you have in store.
Hello, Gwen. Seen Betty? Kid's downstairs, talking to your boyfriend.
You know, it's a shame for you to be cooped up all day while Terry's working. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll send one of my cars up, and then you can see the city to your little heart's content.
Oh,
What big eyes you have, sir.
Terry, Mr. Preston's going to loan me one of his cars.
Won't that be nice? Did you thank the kind gentleman?
Oh, I'm sure Mr. Preston knows how I appreciate it.
No doubt. He's probably depending upon it. Don't burn up any rubber getting your bus up here, big boy. You've got all the time in the world.
Good night.
Good night.
You're just jealous. Mr. Preston was very nice.
Out with Roy again tonight, huh? You've been out with that boy every night this week. And that's just too often for my little sister.
You never get tired of seeing someone when you're in love the way we are.
Love.
But we're crazy about each other. Honest, we are.
Run along and get your beauty sleep. Oh, Helen, come in.
Sorry to trouble you, Terry. Could I borrow a little sugar? I'm all out of it.
Well, sure.
What's the trouble? Oh, nothing. I got a little touch of hay fever, I think.
Oh, sure. Hay fever always brings out bruises.
Oh, he was drunk again. He didn't mean to hurt. He's swell when he's sober.
They all are.
Thanks. How's Betty?
Fine.
You're sure swell to that youngster. Gee, I wish somebody'd spoil me like that.
Oh, she's all I got in the world.
Well, you won't be having her for long, I'm thinking.
Why?
What do you mean? Roy Andrews. Why, he's with her every minute of his spare time. He wants to marry her.
Over my dead body.
Well, thanks for the sugar, Terry. I'll return it.
Okay. Is it true that Roy asked you to marry him?
Yes, he's coming up here this morning to talk to you about it.
Oh, is he? Well, that's swell. He'll get an earful.
What's the matter? Don't you like Roy?
Oh, he's all right. I don't dislike him. But you're just a couple of kids and don't know what it's all about.
But what are you going to say to him?
Plenty. But I don't want you around. You'd better stay here.
But I want to see him.
Don't worry. I'll let you see him. Hello, Roy.
Hello, Terry. Where's Betty?
Getting dressed?
Well, how about it?
Not a chance, Roy, right now.
Why not?
Because neither of you are old enough to know your own minds.
I'm 21. I'm old enough to vote.
Well, go ahead and vote, but you're not going to marry my sister until I say so.
Don't you want her to be happily married?
On what?
I make 20.
You don't make enough to keep yourself, let alone a wife and maybe a family.
But I'll get...
It's no use arguing, Roy. That's all there is to it. I won't hear of any marriage now. And if you're sensible and wait, why, everything be swell. You can see as often as you like. Isn't that fair?
All right. You win.
Come on out now. You can kiss him and send him off to work.
Is it all right, dear?
Well, Terry said that we're too young.
You can come up tonight and tell her what I said. Now, come on. Beat it like a good boy or else I'm going to be late to work.
See you this evening.
You bet.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Men. Marriage. I bet you think I'm terrible. Oh, but they're all alike. Selfish and thoughtless.
But Roy's different.
Is he? But you can't live on love. If he cares for you, he'll wait. Helen was just in here with another bruise in her arm. I bet she thinks marriage is wonderful.
You're not very cynical.
Well, maybe I am. I've met a million men. They're all alike. Oh, they may look different. They may have a different approach. Some even more for marriage. But at heart, they're all a lot of chiselers, every one of them.
But Roy's on the level, and you know it.
Well, maybe he is, but he's a man, isn't he? All the men I've met are like a pack of wolves. You come with me today, and I'll show you a whole gallery of them. Maybe it will do you good. Come on, grab yourself a cup of coffee. I'm late now. Gee, I wish that bus would hurry up. We're going to be late.
Everybody north.
That's fine. Give my regards to the Eskimos.
Why'd you say that? I thought he was cute.
You'd be surprised how cute. He gave me a lift a couple of weeks ago, and now I know.
Waiting for us? I'll take the little one.
No, we're waiting for the Admiral.
Get going, sailor.
Well, it looks like we're going to have to get a ride. Uh-oh. Oh, there's one. He looks harmless. His line be simple. He'd tell you how much I look like his sister. Come on. Going downtown, buddy?
Yeah,
Give us a lift?
sure.
Come on, Betty. Going as far as 50th?
Sure. My name is Barrett, Edgar Barrett. You know, you look just like...
Don't tell me. I'll guess. I look like your sister.
Well, how'd you know I was going to say that?
It's a gift. Thanks for the lift, Edgar.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Goodbye. Is this the Cortez Hotel?
Yes.
Well, that's where I'm going.
Wait a minute. You can't leave this here. This is no parking zone.
Yes, sir.
Now get going.
I don't know your son. Okay. Well, good morning, Mr. O'Toole. Wait, aren't you?
He's the kid's sister. Betty, this is Mr. Lane.
How do you do? Well, let me out. I'm going home and get a little sleep.
Take your hat off. Make yourself at home.
Here you are, baby. I'll check a few games against you.
She doesn't work here. She's just watching. I'll play you.
Honey. You're too lucky. I want to play with Bright Eyes.
She doesn't play any games, Mr. Matthews.
No?
Not any. Get me?
Well, maybe I'm wrong.
You see, they're all alike. Oh, I thought he was nice. You'd be surprised how nice. Cigar counter. Oh, hello, Mr. Martin. A half a dozen Coronas. You bet. What's that? Oh, sure, I'll bring them up myself. Pig's eye, well, I'll send them up and take my time.
You sent for me, sir? Yes, Hubbard. I want you to meet my nephew, Edgar Barrett.
Oh, glad to know you.
How do you do? He's had a little banking experience back in Holbrook, his hometown. And I've decided to let him fill Proctor's place. So you take him out to the boardroom and show him the ropes, will you?
Sure.
Thanks, Uncle Charlie.
Right this way, Dick. That will be your desk, Barrett.
Thanks.
And now, if you'll give me 15 minutes, I'll get the books together and show you our system.
That'll be fine.
Good.
Here comes Santa Claus.
Oh, it's too bad. Awfully sorry.
That gentleman is Mr. Joby Johnson. He's a playboy of the hotel. He's got oodles of money. He'll come right over here if he can make it.
Who's the what?
My sister Betty.
Delighted, Miss Betty. How's your grandmother?
She's much worse.
No.
Why, Grandma?
Will you, Miss Betty, join me for luncheon?
Oh, I'm awfully sorry, but we've got an engagement for lunch.
That's too bad. Well, perhaps you'll have dinner with me.
Oh, no, we couldn't do that. You see, we've got to stay with Grandmother.
Oh, dear. I have it. I'll pick you up and drive you home after you get through work, huh?
Oh, I'm so sorry, but we've made another engagement.
Oh.
I'll get you yet, baby.
Why'd you say that about grandmother?
It's the only way I can keep him away from the apartment. He's been pestering me for the last 6 months. He's offered to buy me everything in New York, even to the Woolworth building.
Well, he seems harmless and awfully good-natured.
You can't tell what would happen if he ever sobered up.
Look who's coming.
Wonder what he's doing here.
Now, you can't tell me he's like the other men.
Think so? I'll bet you a pair of silk stockings he tries to date me.
You're on.
Well, this is a surprise. That's funny. I work here.
You do? Where?
Mr. Lawton's my uncle.
Oh,
Could I have a 3-cent stamp, please?
sure. First trip to our fair city?
Well, I was here when I was 4.
I bet you had a swell time.
I was pretty young. I don't remember.
Well, now that you're grown up, how do you like the big town?
Well, I think I will like it, but for a stranger, it's sort of a lonesome place. If I only knew a nice girl here,
Size 8.5, sheer, gunmetal.
I beg your pardon?
Never mind, you wouldn't understand. That all?
Yes, thanks.
There you are. There's your guy that's different.
He is. He wasn't fresh. He didn't look at you like the other men did.
Hey, this place?
Yeah.
And I lose. Hardly, Joe. You was coming.
For me?
That's right.
Thanks, Billy.
Okay.
Well, there is a Santa Claus.
Open it up and let's see what you've got.
Tell us, who's it from?
It's Martin's nephew. That's funny.
Funny. It's a panic. Listen, Terry, you better watch out for these small town guys. They're smooth workers.
No, this guy is harmed. Hey, for a gag, why don't you give him a date?
Hey, I've got an idea. Listen, you call him up and make it easy.
Well, boy, are you glad you came with us?
Well, it works well, Uncle Charlie, but it's kind of lonely for a guy that hasn't any friends here.
No acquaintances yet.
No, sir.
Well, I'll have to try and arrange for you to meet some young people.
Excuse me. Hello? Why, yes.
I want to thank you for the lovely flowers.
I was wondering if you're not doing anything tonight, if you'd have dinner with me.
Why, sure. Where'd you like to go?
They can take you to Zelly's. Oh, maybe the poor guy can't afford it.
He's going to waste my time. You'll pay for it. How about Sally?
All right, I'll meet you there.
Okay, I'll meet you at 7:30. Goodbye.
No acquaintances, eh?
Well, only one.
Watch your step, my boy.
Don't worry, Uncle Charlie. She's not like that.
We're going to have dinner tonight.
I intended dining here.
No, we're going to Zelly's.
I catch on.
You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. Come right along. What do you take this time?
Being a glutton for punishment, I'll still stick to 6s.
Okay.
He won't be.
It's all right, Charlie. We can park here. I know everybody in the hotel.
Maybe, Mr. Johnson.
I'm waiting for someone.
I'm sorry, Mr. Johnson, but you can't park here.
Thank you.
Hello, Mac.
Hello, Miss Terry.
How's the drum major business?
Nicely, thank you.
That's fine.
Oh, what a lucky coincidence.
Oh, yeah? How long have you been parked here?
Well, may I give you a lift?
Sure. If you'll stop at a grocery store. I just want to get a loaf of bread.
Why, with pleasure. Right this way. Charlie, stop at the nearest grocery store, will you?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything you need besides the bread?
I don't know. I better go with you.
Let's see. Ham pesto, mushrooms, caviar. Oh, are you sure you got the bread?
Oh, yes, we got the bread.
Let's go home, baby.
I know what I'm talking about, honey. I've been all through it.
Just because you married a lemon doesn't mean the marriage is a bunk.
Yes, but Terry
Yes,
said...
I know. She thinks she knows everything, but she doesn't.
You know, I just love caviar.
I'd love to ask you up, Mr. Johnson, but I'm afraid you wouldn't be comfortable.
Oh, don't you worry about me. I'll make myself comfortable.
Oh, but you can come up. You see, Grandmother's awful sick.
Oh.
Poor thing, she's worse.
Oh, that's too bad.
Thanks for the groceries, Mr. Johnson, and the ride. Why are you so sore at me? Because you sold Roy the idea we shouldn't get married right away. I know, Beth. You got the robot man. I'm tired of having you boss me around. And from now on, I'm going to do as I please. Where are you going? Hello, Roy? Yeah, I've been waiting in front of the theater for a half an hour. What's the matter?
Gosh, I can't, Betty. I'm in the repair room and I'll be 3 hours yet.
I'll put it off till tomorrow.
I can't tonight. This job has to be finished by morning.
Well, okay, then I'll get somebody else to take me.
Betty! Betty!
Any for your thoughts?
I was just thinking you're the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
That guy slays me. The next thing you'll be telling her is that she reminds him of his mother.
Why don't you watch the dances?
I'd rather look at you.
A good line you've got.
That's no line, I mean it. You know, you shouldn't be behind a cigar counter.
Oh, sure. I should be in the folly.
No. But I can sort of see you in a nice little house. In the country. Maybe an orchard.
Sweet country maiden, huh?
Don't laugh at me, I mean it. You know, you try to appear awfully hard on the outside, but deep down inside, I think you're just a sweet home girl.
A home girl? A home girl? Oh, I can't bear it.
It's all right. Sit down.
This is the kind of a house I mean. Where I was born.
Who's the girl?
My sister.
What? No women. Wait a minute. I'll run across the hall and borrow some.
Can I go with you?
No, you wait here. Who's there? It's me, Gwen. You got any lemons? Lemons? Yeah, lemons. What, kid? What's the matter? You've been crying. Oh, it's nothing. You're coming with me. We're having a grand party. Really, Gwen? I'd rather not. Say, what you need's a good time, and you're gonna get it right now. Okay. Wait till I powder my nose. That's the old pepper. Hey, Betty, the gang. Folks, I want you to meet Betty Cummings, Terry's little sister.
She goes out for a lamb, and she brings back a piece.
No, thanks, I don't drink.
Gwen, come in here. How would you go for some ginger ale?
Well, I did.
Oh, you're...
Thank you. Well,
You're being paid.
oh, excuse me.
You're going great. Oh, is that guy funny?
Good evening. Well, what are you doing here with that girl? But nothing. She's not your kind.
Oh, Uncle Charlie, you don't even know her.
I know her. She's a wise girl. Out for all she can get.
I'm afraid you're mistaken.
I'm warning you, my boy. Well,
I bet you got an earful.
Oh, is there something about the office?
He hates me.
Well, nonsense. Why should he?
Oh, I don't know. Come on, let's go home.
So early? I hoped you'd dance with me.
Oh, I've got to go home. I've got a sick grandmother.
Really? I'm awfully sorry. What's the matter with her?
I don't know.
Just a home girl.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, why don't you go and buy yourself a lollipop, hon?
Hey, listen, that guy's a pal of mine.
Well, so are you. It's okay.
Oh, forget it. They're drunk.
What happened? I thought we came here for laughs.
Oh, I'm having mine.
Come here, Gwen, please. This is Betty. That's Terry's little sister. There's no gin. Come on, would you like a ginger ale?
Don't mention it. I'll have a supply and a gin.
Great.
I don't know.
Isn't she cute?
Oh, I forgot. My bootlegger's in jail. I know where I can get some. If he's home. Oh, no, thanks. No.
Yes, this is Mr. Preston's apartment. Who is calling, please?
Miss Moore. Yes, very good. Gwen Moore. He'll know.
Thank you. I will see. Miss Moore, she says it is very important.
Hello? Who? Oh, yes, Gwen. Hello there. What? A party? Well, who's there? Which one? The kid? Terry's not there? Well, now, I tell you what you do. You bring the whole gang right up to my place, and I'll throw a party. Yeah, champagne and all the trimming.
Really nothing. Over with it.
What's the bubble?
You want your bubble.
Why, up to you.
Well, I lose the card.
Oh, here we are.
Oh, no, thanks. I don't drink.
Oh, but you really shouldn't refuse this. You know, you don't get champagne every day.
Champagne?
Yes, but try it. It's practically a soft drink. It won't hurt you.
Woo, tickles.
Nice, isn't it?
I really don't think I better take any more of this. Do you have a swell place?
Oh, you haven't seen the view from the balcony.
No.
wonderful.
See how tiny those people look down there.
Gee, aren't the lights swell?
Ah! Conviviality, mirth, and destruction.
Why, Mr. Johnson, as I live.
Oh, you biggie?
How did you know they were giving a party here?
Oh, I'm a keyhole peeper. Say, where is the... No, the liquor.
Oh, right in here.
Ah.
Make yourself at home.
I can't tell you how much I've enjoyed this evening, Miss... May I call you Terry?
Why, sure.
Will I see you tomorrow?
Are we looking for her?
Good night.
Good night, Edgar. Well, what do you know about that? He didn't even try to kiss me. Are you sorry, Terry? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I am. Good night. Good night. Betty?
Look at all that hilarity over there. I don't like it. I like something sad and depressing.
Well, do you know little Helen?
So, Helen? Yes. Who is she?
Well, her husband beat her. Every night she came into my apartment with great big bruises all over her arms.
Oh, this is what I like. This is really interesting. Tell me some more.
Oh, if we could only get enough money to send her home.
Money? Money? Oh, if there's money you need...
Oh, go ahead, drink it.
You say, huh?
Drink it.
So am I. Oh. Money. Where is that?
Oh, there goes.
How much would it take?
Oh, I think that'll be enough.
This'll be enough? Maybe you better see my lawyer.
Oh, you heartless creature, you.
Smarty. Yeah.
Well, now how do you like champagne?
Well.
Oh, there you are. Hello, Clint. Why don't you stand still?
She's had enough. Please, Betty, what will Terry say?
Don't care what she says. She's having her fun, isn't she?
Well, what's she always spoiling my fun for? She's just a killjoy, that's what she is. If you think I'm going to take her back to Terry in that condition, you're crazy. You know, I brought her here.
Oh, stop worrying. I'll take care of her. Run along and have a good time.
Mr. Allen, Fred and I feel so sleepy.
Oh, Georgia, come here. This youngster's just about out. Give me a hand, will you? We take her into my room.
Okay. Come on.
That's the girl. Bring her along here. I think you better put her to bed. Give her a chance to sleep it off.
All right, we'll take care of her.
Good.
Oh, I'm too young. I can't do
Tell him what you said.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but the party is over.
What?
Yes, we're all going home now.
Oh, say, that's it. Come on, let's go.
Let's go. I know where to go. We'll go back to Wayne.
How about it? Now, wait a minute. How about that?
The party is over.
The party's over?
I mean the party. No more champagne.
Oh,
Imagine that. Getting started, too. Just get going. Imagine.
Hey, where are we going?
We're going to Gwen.
Where's Gwen?
Oh, she'll be along.
And I've got the key. Well, we put her to bed. She'll be all right.
Thanks. Well, good night.
Good night.
Yes, the party's over. Everybody's going home. Now, you be nice little girls and run along and get your beauty sleep.
I'm coming back here. That's all horrid shows anyway. Come on, I know what we're in having you, huh? Imagine that. Very idea. I'm sure glad I got my coat. Don't be silly. Come on. Where's your coat? That's what I'm looking for.
Come on, Benny, I'll take you home.
Go turn around.
Osika,
Yes, sir?
everybody gone?
All gone.
That's fine. Now, Sika, you send the caterer home, and then you take the rest of the evening off for yourself.
Oh, no. I have many
Well,
things to do.
I know, but I want you to have a little time. You've worked hard, and...
Oh, no. Classes.
Oh, well, that's
Everything
all right.
should
You can
be
do all
A1.
those, you can do all those things in the morning. Now, look here. Wouldn't you like to go and see your girl tonight?
No, Mr. Preston. I had a fight with a girl.
Now, look here. I don't care where you go, but I want you to go someplace.
No, I don't want to go.
Come back in the... Now, look here. You're going home.
No,
You can
I'm
go
not
on to
going.
work in the
I have
morning.
many
You understand? You can work... Now, look here. I don't understand you, and you don't understand me. So get out of here.
I know. Is Betty with you? Hello, Terry. Oh, your sister? Yeah, she went with us. She went with us, all right. She got drunk. Drunk? And her boyfriend threw us out. Boyfriend? Why?
You know that guy named Preston. Alan Preston. What's the matter?
Will you take me there?
Sure, I got my car right downstairs.
All right. I'll get my coat. Well, you're a fine one. Let's go and
Now
leave
listen,
me. What
sister,
am I
don't get excited. I'll be right back.
Oh, you can leave it on.
Well, I thought you went home.
Oh, no. I'm staying.
Yes, so I see.
Say, what have you been doing? Entertaining one of Singer's midgets?
Well, there were some of mine in there. Why didn't you make yourself at home?
I couldn't find them.
Seems a little stuffy to me in here.
Yeah, it is. Why don't you take the air, Alan?
Maybe you're right.
And don't forget to lock the front door as you go out. Betty. Betty. Come on, get up. I think I'll send you back home. No, Terry. Please, I couldn't bear that. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do with you. I can't leave you alone if you're going to pull fool things like you did last night.
If you'd let me marry Roy, I wouldn't do things like that.
Maybe you're right.
Really, I'm crazy about him. And it isn't just infatuation.
All right. We'll see what we can do. Well, I've got to run. Be good.
Hello, Terry. I wanted to see you.
Well, here I am.
You know, I told you my boss wants to sell out.
Yeah?
He'll take $1,500. I've got 500 saved. Now all I need is 1,000.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Walton. The usual?
Yes, please. Oh, that young man you were out with last night.
What about it?
Just this. I want you to leave him alone.
2 bits, please.
That boy is young, impressionable, and...
Don't forget, we're going to have lunch together, Terry.
Why, of course, Edgar. I wouldn't miss it for anything. Okay, I'll meet you. Goodbye.
You leave him alone or you'll regret it, young lady.
I'll see him all I want to. You can put that in your pipe and smoke it. 2 bits, please.
How's your grandmother?
Oh, she's about the same.
You know, I know a swell sanitarium.
Yeah, I know those places. They cost plenty.
Well, you ought to do something for her. I wish I could help.
Why, you haven't eaten a thing.
I can't get used to this restaurant fare.
How'd you like to come up to my house tonight for a real home-cooked meal?
Gee, I'd love it. What time?
Oh, about 8 o'clock.
I'll be there.
Say, do you think you can get the money?
I'll try.
Gee, I hope you can. Roy has to let his boss know by noon tomorrow.
Hold the thought.
Hello.
Hello, Betty. Hello, Terry. Oh, boy, that food smells good. Let's stay and have dinner with Terry.
Let's do that.
Oh, no, you don't. You kids get out of here.
Say, you're not falling for Edgar, are you?
Don't be dumb.
Well, he is different, isn't he?
They're all different. They're all alike. They're just men. Now you get out of here.
You're not kidding me.
Have a good time, kids.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Please let me stay here. Jim's awful drunk.
But I can't. I'm expecting company.
Oh, please, he'll kill me. Well, all right, dear, now, come on. You'll be all right. Oh, listen, Helen. Come on. Oh. Lie down here. Oh, this is terrible. Poor kid. Good evening.
Good evening.
I'll take your hat.
Awful nice of you to have me.
Gee, you're extravagant.
Oh, I don't know.
Sweet.
You like them?
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Oh, don't worry.
Your grandmother? Say, you ought to have her in a sanitarium.
Come on. We better get to that banquet before everything gets cold. You sit here. I hope it isn't spoiled. It's been ready for some time.
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't come sooner. I had to stay at the office.
Oh, that's all right. Thank you.
You look lovely.
You say the nicest things.
I mean them.
Bread? There. How'd you like the pie?
It's the best I ever ate.
Oh, you're kidding.
No, everything was perfect, from caviar to coffee. By the way, where in the world did you get that caviar?
Oh, Santa Claus brought it.
A Christmas present? You saved it all this time?
Yeah.
I'm very flattered.
Not going?
Well, I'm sorry to run off like this, but I have some extra work down at the office, and
I won't detain you.
I can't tell you how much I enjoyed dinner.
Okay.
When will I see you again?
Oh, I'll be around.
Well, goodbye.
Good night. Well, I'll be it. Have a nice time?
Swell. How'd your date turn out?
All right. I knew it. You've fallen for him already.
Gee, isn't it thrilling? Isn't it? I mean, when you're really in love with someone.
Yes, but it hurts.
What do you mean?
Oh, you wouldn't understand.
I'll get it. Hello? Oh, hello, Mr. Preston. Well, pretty good. Well, I don't...
This is Terry. Listen, you can check this number off your prospect list right now. Why? Because my sister's going to be married in the morning, that's why. Yeah? Same to you and many of them.
Did you mean it?
Yeah.
Terry, darling.
Hello, Carrie.
Oh, Edgar. Come on in.
What's the matter? Is anything wrong?
No, nothing.
Why didn't you come to work today?
Oh, well, I...
Terry. I love you.
Edgar.
Is that the telephone?
Yes, it is. Hello? Yes, this is Miss Cummings. Why, yes, just a moment. It's for you.
Hello? All right, tell my uncle I'll be right down.
Is anything wrong?
No, just something at the office. I'll have to go right away, but I'll telephone you later.
What did you do with the money?
I spent it.
On what? Gambling?
No.
Well, where did it go?
I can't tell you.
Woman?
What's the difference? I took the money.
And it was a woman. That girl at the cigar counter. Did you give it to her?
She needed it, and I was glad to help her.
So I suppose you gave her $1,000 because she said she had a crippled brother or a dying grandmother or something.
Exactly.
I warned you about that girl before.
You've got her all wrong.
I'll give you 24 hours to get that money. Now clear out.
Yes, sir.
Well, what are you whimpering about?
Don't you think you're a little severe on him? Well,
He's my nephew, and I'm not going to have him carry on this way with a lot of strange women.
he said he'd get the money.
Who is it?
Mr. Huddle.
Won't you come in?
Miss Cummings, I've come for that money that Edgar Barrett gave you.
But I haven't got it.
Not that it matters to your kind, but what you've done to that poor boy is worse than murder. It's you should be sent to jail, not him.
What are you talking about?
That poor boy took $1,000 from his accounts to give you.
You mean he stole it?
Yes. Oh, it's cheap little gold
Get out
diggers
this sermon and tell me what happened.
All right.
Has a telegram come for me yet?
It's no use asking every 2 minutes. I'll send it to your office when it comes.
And so Mr. Lawton gave him 24 hours to get the money.
I'm going to see Mr. Lawton.
But he's gone for the day.
Where does he live?
It's no use. He won't see you.
He'll see me and like it. Where does he live?
Well, residence is number 239 Central Park West.
Thanks. Good night.
Hello. Oh, yes, Edgar.
It's okay. I got the money I was expecting. I'll see you in the morning.
Well, you better jump in a cab and come right over here. I want to see you.
All right.
Miss Terry Cummings to see you, sir.
Miss Cummings?
Yes,
Oh, yes, send her in.
yes.
Come in. Well? What is it you wish to see me about?
I came to ask you to give Edgar a chance.
Are you willing to give the money back?
Why, that's impossible.
Oh, yes, of course it would be. No doubt you've split with some scheming young man.
You would think a thing like that.
And what else am I to think? You take a boy and bleed him to the tune of $1,000. Edgar thinks that he's in love with you, young woman.
He's the finest man I ever met.
And I suppose you're going to tell me that you're in love with him.
I am. But when I first met Edgar, I never dreamed he was on the level. I thought he was just another man stringing me along.
And so to prove your love, you told him a fairy tale and made him steal $1,000 to give to you.
Oh, what's the use? Are you going to give Edgar a break?
That depends on you.
What do you mean?
I mean this. His head is full of a lot of silly notions about you, young woman. But I want him to know just exactly the kind of woman you are. A scheming, mercenary young gold digger.
How dare you say a thing like
I
that?
tried to warn him against you, but he wouldn't believe me.
Why, Terry, What on earth are you doing here?
Edgar,
Everything's going to be all right, honey. I've got an awful lot to explain to you.
Quit pawing me.
Why, Terry.
You thought I was a nice girl, didn't you? Well, I'm not. I lied to you, and that grandmother gags is over the hills, but you fell for it.
I don't believe you.
You poor chump. You haven't got brains enough to believe anything.
Then, this afternoon, you were just...
Just stringing you along like all the other sets.
Well, forget her, boy. It's all for the best.
I'm sorry, Uncle Charlie. Here's the telegram. I'll give the money to you tomorrow.
Hello. May I come in?
No, you can't come in. Remember grandmother.
Remember her? Look.
Oh, Terry.
Come on, Ginger. Come on.
Why, grandmother. When did you get in?
Oh, I came this afternoon. You weren't here, so the landlady let me in, and Joby here took me to dinner. Oh, we had a swell time.
I say we did. Boy.
Where's Betty?
Why, she's at Niagara Falls on a honeymoon.
Niagara Falls? Oh, I've been there 3 or 4 times myself.
Terry, we're having a party, and I want you to come. Oh, no, please. I don't feel well.
You don't feel well. Well, I do. You better come right along, because I'm maybe a chaperone.
Come on, Ginger.
I don't feel along.
Joby, I want another cigarette.
You got 3 now. Stop. Come on, Ben. Come on. Come on. Look at him.
Hey, everybody. This is Terry Cummings and Terry's grandmother,
Mrs. Hemingway.
and Mr. Johnson.
All right, Bunch. Come on over here and sit down now. You make yourself nice and comfortable. I know just what you need. Hey, where's the kitchen?
Right out there.
I'll be right back, baby.
Careful, Johnny.
Oh, what is it? Ginger ale?
It's a highball.
Oh, you want me to take that?
If you want it.
Will it hurt me?
I don't think so.
Well, I'll try.
What? Come on, let's see one.
It's not bad.
There's a young man in the hall. Wants to see you.
Where's
You mean Terry?
Yeah.
She's out in the hall.
Oh. Hey, Ginger, no more cigarettes. Hey, thank you.
It was for Betty.
You don't have to tell me anymore. I understand.
I don't know how I can ever repay it.
My wife won't be expected to repay it.
That's life. You give and you take. Joby! Coming!